I'm sorry, sir, if you were really prophetic from God, then you would not be calling yourself an apostle. And that's a whole other story for another time. Because all the apostles were disciples, but not all disciples are apostles. And so we have to be really careful, because a lot of people are like, well, this is prophecy from God. Let me tell you about prophecy from God. Prophecy from God is 100% true all the time. 100% true all the time, and it's 100% true, matches up and lines up with his word. If somebody comes and tells you, I have word from God from you, and it doesn't line up with what's in here, they're a deceiver, they're a liar, and they're trying to take you somewhere else away from what God has called you to. It's discernment. It's very important these days. Because here's Joseph, and he says, not only do I have an interpretation of the prophecy that you've received, these dreams, but let me tell you what to do. God has very clearly etched out for me what the prophecy in my lives are through his word and what I need to do. I feel like God doesn't just tell you, hey, this, and doesn't let us know what we need to do. And if you don't know what you need to do, I'll tell you the easy answer is get into his word. Prayerfully ask him, Father God, what is the word that you have for me? How do I get through this? What do I need to do? And he'll give you the answers. But remember, throughout the Bible, and I'm just going to throw this out here for you, throughout the Bible, it was a still small voice. And so you need to take yourself somewhere private, somewhere where it can be just you and God. You need to go somewhere where you can spend time with him without the noise, without the distractions, without all of the junk around you.
You need to be careful understanding what God is and who God is and what God says. I've had people who claim to say, I have a word from God that says, I don't need to go to church. Well, what does the book of Hebrews have to say? And when you read the Bible, God would never say that.
Don't despise the
I had a guy one time flat out tell me that I'm a Christian, but I don't need to go to church. And God told me such and such. I said, the God that you have is a liar, because you're listening to the wrong God. And we got to be careful, because our minds, people get things in their minds thinking they have the inside track on something, and it's nothing but the devil trying to infiltrate their lives and lead them astray. So just because somebody says, I have a word from God, doesn't mean it's from God. And so be very careful about the apostle thing.